Reversing, is that stressing you out? I'm about to give you 3 life-changing tips. And I'm not being funny when I say life-changing. Tip number 1. The most important part of your reversing is observations. Because it's no good to have good skill in terms of in a correct moment and getting the car to where you want it to be. If you're not looking around and you don't see that child crossing the road, you don't see that car reversing, and then things go wrong really quickly. Observations is the most important part, including on your driving test, because the examiner does not really care about someone who can reverse into a parking spot perfectly well by looking only at the mirror, because that is not safe. That person would not see if over there is a person walking out of the shop, or over there is a guy reversing out of his driveway, because that's just an accident waiting to happen. He would prefer someone, this examiner, who perhaps takes a couple of goes or more on correcting the car and getting it to a correct position. But this person is constantly aware what's happening in their surroundings, and they react well to what they see. So make that your must. That is your priority. All right, tip number 2. If you're on your test, or even after the test, and you want to reverse, pick the easiest spot, especially on the test. Because it's no good reversing in between 2 cars where just a little further on the nice few available bays. Because the examiner wants to test you on control and safety, not how brave you are. So make a smart choice. And finally, tip number 3. Once you've passed your test, go out of your way. Go out and practice. Sunday morning, if you want, when there is no one around really, go into a car park or somewhere on the street. Those are the skills that you don't acquire fully in your prep for your driving test. You'll polish those after your test. But you have to go out and do the work, put the work in. Whether it is a reverse park, whether it is a forward bay park or parallel park, or just a straight line reverse on the right, on the left, in between cars, go and practice, because you can only get comfortable if you put the work in, if you've done it over and over and over. Let me know in your comments what you think, whether you have perhaps failed on lack of observations, or maybe a story where actually, because of your observations, you managed to see that person and stop the car and didn't fail the test. All right, let me know. Love you guys. Ciao.